Hey YouTube, so I'm back and today I am starting my first video for a series that I want to start. It's going to be a financial literacy series and I want to start with credit cards. Very basic stuff though. These are going to be really short videos giving you tips on how to read your statement and kind of how to maneuver around, statement cycles and things like that, etc. But this first video, I want to just touch on, like two or three things, really, really basic, but really important when you have a credit card. And one of the things that I find working in a financial institution, so I kind of work for a bank and I know a lot about credit cards and finances because I work there. And I'm so glad that I worked there before I ever got a credit card. So I really know what to do, what not to do, and I really understand how to do things because I had to explain it. When you can explain something, especially if you can get the other person to understand, that's kind of how you know you've mastered that subject, any subject really. So I want to go ahead and start the video. And the thing that we're going to be going over today is how to read the top of your statement. So this is just a statement from Chase because I have a Chase credit card and you see the cutouts because I cut out the important information that is just for me to know. So once again, this is a Chase statement since I have that credit card. What I'm going to try and do is collect bills from my family so we can see kind of some of the differences and go over other statements and what they look like. But first, we're going to go over mine, and maybe the next video, I'll have a couple examples of different kinds of statements from different institutions as far as banks or companies like Victoria's Secret or Macy's, those type of statements if you have a retail or store credit card. So I'll get different examples, but today what we're going to be going over is the top of a Chase statement, which I would assume many other statements are pretty much the same. So you can see right here in this little blue box, it has payment due date, new balance, and minimum payment. So one of the things that I find that is a cause of people getting all messed up with their finances as far as credit cards is they don't know how to read their own statement. They don't know what the statement is telling them. So what I want to do in this video is make sure that we know what this means in this top box, because this pretty much the most important thing is being able to pay that bill. So this is telling you exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. So payment due date. So last month, my payment due date was December 21st, 2016. So at least with Chase, and I would assume with most credit cards, which I'm going to do research and, get back with y'all on that. But the due date does not change. So December 21st, 2016 was my last due date. My due date coming up is January 21st, 2016. So for this particular bill, it's telling me I need to pay what is due by December 21st, 2016. The new balance is what actually needs to be paid. So this is what I've spent within this statement cycle, and that's what's due by the due date. So this bill says $380.98. So that is what is due by December 21st. But it's also telling me the minimum payment is $25. The minimum payment is just what you need to pay to stay in good standing and what you need to pay to avoid a late fee. But if all you do is pay that $25, you will accrue interest. Now, we'll touch on interest in a separate video, but interest really isn't something that you want to have to pay because it's like you're giving the bank free money. And that's your money. You will have to owe that out of your own pocket. So why give somebody some money that they don't really deserve, really, as far as a consumer standpoint? They don't deserve your money for no apparent reason. This $380.98 is what you actually bought stuff. You bought stuff that equaled $380.98. You got something from it. So, of course, you want to pay what you are responsible for, of course. You got something from it, so you need to pay whoever, the merchants, for providing you a service or a service or product. But if you are only paying the minimum, not only are you paying for that product, but you're paying the bank for kind of fronting you that money. So if you pay it on time, though, it's like you're spending your own money. You know, you're not giving that bank anything. So that's really important. If you don't want to owe someone money that you really didn't get nothing from, I mean, you got them loaning you the money, but you're able to pay it off and not owe them anything, you know? So why owe them something more than what you already do? So I would always say pay your new balance in full so you avoid a late fee and you avoid interest. That is so very important to do that. So you can also build your credit. Credit cards aren't just a way to get money when you don't have it. It's a way to actually build your credit. You need credit to get things. The apartment that I'm living in right now, you needed like a 650 credit score to live here. I haven't done anything crazy with my credit. The only thing that's on my credit before my credit card stuff was, what is it called? Loans from school. I haven't done anything else to mess up my credit at all. So I had the credit score to get this apartment. My friend, on the other hand, looked into this apartment and they said, you know, they told him what they told me. You have to have a 650 credit score, period, point blank. If you don't have that, literally the man said, if you don't have that credit score, there's no point for you to waste your time and do the application. He literally said that straight up. So he probably said the same thing to my friend. And my friend said, well, I hit the deuces. And we're the same age, same grade, just graduated, same time. Why is his credit score different from mine, you know? So pay attention to your credit. Credit cards are a way to build credit. That's why I have a credit card, is to build my credit, not to use it when I don't have money, and not to be paying a bank interest, paying them money that I don't need to pay them. So these 3 things are the most important thing. If you know this and you can pay that bill on time, in full, then you are good to go. And you are building your credit and you are on your way to financial freedom and being able to do bigger and better things. So that's just the first video on this financial literacy series. I want to start with credit cards because that's the point in life that I'm at. And I think other people around my age are looking into credit cards and how to build their credit. And, you know, store credit cards and credit cards in general are one of the easiest ways to build your credit as long as you are responsible and know what you are doing. So that's why I want to tap into this. Of course, we're going to go over many, many other things. And as I grow and do more things with my finances, I'm going to share that with you. So this is one of the things that I'm doing in my life right now, and other people my age, I'm sure, are doing the same thing. So we need to make sure we on it and know what we doing, so we can get it popping, you know. So we can get it popping, get these bands up, get these credit scores up. Anyways, though, thank y'all for watching this video. I hope this becomes very, very helpful down the line when we continue to do the series. And definitely thumbs up if you think this is important. Thumbs up if you like the video, and thumbs up if you want to see more. Also, comment below on some of the things financial wise that you want advice on. I'm a very responsible person. Y'all probably like, who are you to help me? Maybe. I'm not no financial advisor, but I can tell you my credit score is popping 10. It's not, you know, nothing too great, but, you know, like I said, my friend's credit score wasn't where mine was to get this apartment. So I must be doing something good. My credit score since I got the apartment has stayed in the range that it kind of was before. It's actually gotten higher. So I'm doing something right, I guess. So I want to help and share with you guys, especially within the Black community, because I'm Black. Black community is like my #1 priority as far as helping. But of course, I want to help people in general. So this is for everybody. So definitely thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and tune into my other videos. There will be some coming up in the outro.